What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Machine Man Simmons here with Team Bridgeport, located on 3323 South Halsted. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's talk about this segment I want to call How to Be a Better Player. Now, when it comes to the science of Yu-Gi-Oh, you need to know what kind of style you are. And the best way to do it is to find out one of these three styles. There are only three different styles in Yu-Gi-Oh! There are no other styles and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and let's find the styles. There are three different styles. Style 1 is aggro. Those are the players that are offensive all the time, never really go to defense and stuff like that. Style 2. Those are defensive players. Players that mostly play defense and rarely go aggro. And style 3. Those are tactical players. Those are like the kind of the best players in the game. They're the ones that's always won the YCSs, the regionals, and stuff like that majority of the time. Now let's go ahead and let's go to aggro players. If you want to become an aggro player, or if you know you're an aggro player, you usually play decks like Heretics, Karkuri, OTK based decks that always OTK. You do nothing else past OTKing. You do nothing past setting up turrets or OTK, and all you do is push for game. You guys are usually good at game 1. No farther than that. You guys are reckless. You push all the time. You don't use your defense wisely, and you don't really care about defense. You just want to attack. You just want to make sure your attacks push through, and some people assume that offense is the best defense. Those are the aggro players. Now let's go ahead and go to the second style in Yu-Gi-Oh! The second style is defensive players. Those players are the ones that play stuff like Gravekeeper, yugioh Control, decks that are like Final Countdown, Chain Burn, decks that try to negate the attack and make sure that they don't hurt the life points. Those players usually take their time when it comes to a duel. They just set monsters all the time, and they let their opponent play into their setups. They're usually good at game 1 and 3 because when it comes to game 1, nobody really knows what they're playing, and when it comes to game 3, you all you do is just take your time. You take your time, and when it comes to timing around, they're usually the ones that are great at timing around. They're usually the ones that barely take any damage when it comes to timing around, life points and stuff like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to style number 3, tactical. Now, tactical players use their time wisely. They use all 40 minutes. They predict each and every play that you do, every play that they're going to do. Let's see what setups you're going to fall for. Let's see what setups they might fall into and stuff like that. They memorize hand, deck, graveyard, and stuff like that in a cinch. They usually set up for turns ahead. They're really good at game 2 and 3. If they ever lose game 1, they're really good at game 2 and 3. They have great start offs in duels. They know what their setup is going to be, and they know what it's always going to set up and end off as. They know when to attack, they know when to push, and they're good at timing around. So they know how to set up the perfect amount of damage, just enough to know that you can't get past them. So yeah, those are the three different styles. And if you want to find out what your style is, the best thing to do is to actually just study, play on DN, play on Dev Pro, play test. Sometimes just time your matches. See how long your matches go. Study a deck. See if it's always setting monsters, or if it's a combination of both, or if all you're doing is pushing, and see if your match comes between 5 to 10 minutes, or 20 to 30 minutes, or 40 minutes, or the full 45, or something like that. So if you can, just time your matches and see how well you do. But this is Machine Man Simmons. If you got any questions, concerns, just comment, subscribe, talk to me on Facebook and things like that. So this is Machine Man Simmons here with Team Bridgeport, and I'm signing off.